Hello, everyone. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. I'm Klint, very glad to be online with all of you, whether you're watching from YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or here on Zoom. So, hello, everyone. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Timothy. Hi, Penapa. Hello, Deb. Hello, Mom and Dad. And hello, those watching from YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. As always, I invite everyone to come join us here on Zoom. If you're able to watch live. Otherwise, I'm very glad that you're watching us as it comes on after. Oh, hello, Brooke. Thank you so much for saying hi, as I see that on Facebook. Oh, and hello, Pat. Thanks for joining. So, as always, it's wonderful that we get to come together and meditate. There's so much going on in the world, and many times we're overwhelmed because of all the different things going on. And especially as during the holidays, it's a time where family come together, and while family comes together, a lot of great happiness. At the same time, sometimes there's a little bit of drama, as it happens. When there's a lot of people together, there's always misunderstanding. It's like the law that if two things are in the same place, there will always be conflict. Though the conflict doesn't always necessarily need to be very bad. It's just sometimes it's a little misunderstanding. But from there, it's up to how much conflict, whether it be really hard or just gentle touch. And from there, we can continue to buffer and make the conflict be less and less. And it will be less friction, instead just like meeting. So as we meditate, you'll start to be able to become that buffer. In fact, a nice analogy is, do you realize that a car is a lot of metal? Of course, right? It's a lot of metal, and metal usually conflicts, has problems, they hit. And if metal hits, it will start to damage and fall apart. So what is it that makes a car able to move but not hit each other and still be able to stay together? So for all of our mechanics, they'll say, well, there's one wonderful piece of equipment, which is rubber. The rubber parts, they help buffer all that movement. Because an engine, it's just very strong, and it has to hit something. But the thing that helps it hit or not hit the other metal is the rubber that holds it. Many times, that's what we have to be. We are like this rubber that helps keep that cushion so the conflict is less. And it's more just movement rather than break and snap. So, as we practice together, allow your mind to be at ease. We can then become just like that rubber, the rubber that helps keep the tension from escalating into breaking apart. So, for those of you who are new, meditation has just two simple steps: relaxation and awareness. So, as we meditate, number one thing to remember: relax. Allow yourself to relax. Be at ease. All right? So, however you want to sit is absolutely fine. There is the proper technique that we have, the standard technique, which is to sit cross-legged with your right leg over your left leg and your hands in your lap. But sit however feels right to you is absolutely fine. And the second step is consciousness or focus. But the focus is light and gentle, just like watching TV. So, if everyone's ready, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And gently close your eyes, taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air, and breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out, Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, let it go. Forget about it. Just allow yourself to experience no expectations. Whatever happens, happens. Allow yourself to experience. As when we meditate, we're allowing ourselves to be right here, to experience now, rather than trying to make something happen. So first, let us relax. Allow our entire body to feel at ease. From the top of your head, down to the tips of your toes, allowing every muscle to just relax. As this first step of relaxation is actually very important. It is the foundation for meditation. If you have any discomfort, adjust. We are human beings, not statues, so it's okay to adjust. Because the easiest way to help your body and mind relax is to allow your body to relax first. We've had much more practice in trying to control our body. For example, trying to sit up straight during a meeting, or even the proper way to walk. So we've had plenty of practice controlling the body to a certain extent. Now it's time to allow our body to relax. And as the body begins to release and relax, to feel at ease, your mind also begins to feel the same. Your mind will follow. This is why relaxation is so important. Even if it feels like you're wasting some time to prepare your body, but it's actually time well spent. That way, after that 5 or 10 minutes of adjusting, you can enjoy the next 20, 30, or 40 minutes, or however long you want to sit. So adjust as you need to. Even after 30 minutes, it's okay to adjust. So once you relax, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. It's a light focus. What we do is visualize our meditation object. Your meditation object can be anything. Whatever feels right to you is just fine. I recommend the full moon because the full moon is bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But you can use anything at all. It could be a flower. It could be a scoop of ice cream. As long as your mind feels at ease, as you gently visualize or imagine it. And we visualize this object or image floating at our center in the Dhammakaya Technique or middle way technique. The center is in the middle of your abdomen, 2 finger widths above navel level. This is your center of gravity, the absolute center of your body. But do not be too concerned with the exact location. Just know the general area is fine. That point where the air goes to the lowest point. When you're taking a deep breath, you can feel where the air goes down to that lowest point. That's the general area where your center is. But take your time. No rush. Everything we do in meditation is light and gentle. As long as you feel at ease, you feel comfortable, you are already doing it correctly. But as we're practicing to get this balance of relaxation and awareness. As if you allow yourself to be too relaxed, you might find yourself falling asleep. Even if it's just for a moment, it's okay. It happens. So when you realize, or you have your consciousness back, just gently bring yourself back to the balance. And if you try too hard, focus too intently, you might unintentionally start to feel strain or pressure, usually in the forehead area. If you feel this, start over, let go. There's no need to try so hard. We are trying to get this gentle balance, very similar to, think back when you were a child, blowing bubbles. If you blow too light, the bubbles don't form. Just like falling asleep, not enough focus. But if you blow too hard, the bubbles pop. That is having too much focus. But if you blow at a very gentle, steady stream, not too strong, not too light, the bubbles form and are able to float around in the room. That's the balance that we want. Not too strong, not too light, very gentle balance. So take your time as we're slowly adjusting. There's no need to rush. We meditate to help our mind slow down, to help ourselves rest. So take your time, allowing your body and mind to relax, to be at ease, just letting our mind stay with our one thing, our meditation object or image, floating at our center. And as we continue our practice, naturally, your mind may begin to wander. It's the nature of the mind. What we do is gently bring our mind back. One way we do this is to use a mantra. The mantra we like to use: Samma Arahant. Samma Arahant. Samma Arahant. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Samma Arahant. Samma Arahant. Samma Arahant. Samma Arahang Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. Let this light shine brighter and brighter, spreading far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state and the surrounding states, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and out throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakampanta Misapaso Sababuddhanupavena Sabadhammanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back Taking a few deep breaths, a little stretch if you like. Ah. How are you all feeling? Feel free to type in the chat, turn on your mic if you'd like, or type in the comments. And really notice how you feel right now, now that we've finished. All right, Pat says she's feeling very calm. Very good. I saw some thumbs up, thank you. And the reason we check at the end is because during meditation, we just experience, allow it to happen. Once we're finished, then we can see, how are we doing? We can see how much more calm you feel. All right, thank you, Jeff, and hello. I see a very nice smile reaction from Zoom. Very good. Yes, it's that kind of feeling, just, If you feel that nice, calm, and almost an automatic smile comes to your face, it's not like a big smile, it's just like a comfy grin. That's it. That's exactly where you need to be. The correct term is content. It's not, wow, amazing happy. It's more, this is nice. And many times we unintentionally, or we feel like it's supposed to be amazing, almost like some kind of exotic happiness. Not quite. It's just this peace, this contentment, where the balance is just right. Kind of like if you like to climb hills, as when I was younger, when I was in California, on Azusa, they used to have a path up the hill. Nowadays it's closed off, too dangerous. But I would walk up to the top and look out at the view and just be, that feeling of looking out from a hill. It's just, nice. That feeling of, yes, I made it to the top. And at the same time, wow, look at how far I can see. It's very much like that. But as we practice, little by little, don't feel like you didn't make it if you don't feel that way. Every experience is actually a blessing in its own. You get to see your progression as you slowly move up, little by little. Okay. So, as always, I open the floor to you all. If you have any questions or wonders, feel free to type in the chat or turn on your mic if you'd like. As I know sometimes the questions don't come right away, I actually have a quote for you all. This is from Luang Por Dhammakaya, and this one's about a lively stillness. Be wise in maintaining our emotions. If negative emotions arise, do not let them cloud your mind. Okay? Don't let your mind be clouded by them. The reason is because what we need is to keep this feeling of peace that you have right now. That calm, that stillness. Keep it with you all the time. Because if you allow yourself to feel unhappy, let your emotions unintentionally cloud your mind. Many times, because of that, we're unable to be aware of what we're doing. And many times, it turns into a regret. So this is a quote that Luang Por has taught us. Be wise in maintaining our emotions. Maintaining as in allowing ourselves to have that peace rather than hold on to negativity. So it's not bad to have negative emotions. They're going to happen. We're human. But instead of holding on to them, we learn to set it aside and try to bring peace back. That way, we can live together harmoniously. Have the least amount of conflict as possible. So just a nice little quote I wanted to share with you all. Okay. So does anyone have any questions or wonders today? You see me looking around because I can see the chats on both sides of my window. Well, as always, it's always a pleasure to be here. Very glad that I get to be here to share this wisdom with you all, because I am very fortunate to know both English and Thai, and most of this wisdom is in Thai. And I know not everyone has the time to learn Thai. Even myself, I'm still learning it as I practice. And I'm just glad I get to share this with all of you. So as always, another thing I'd like to share is if you feel you want to meditate more, I'm always here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday here on Late Night Meditation, as well as on Saturdays. I call Inner Peace Time. And that's always every Saturday about 4 to 5 p.m. Central. And also, with the start of a new year, maybe you feel, I want to do something different. I want to practice more, but I don't know exactly how I should do it. What I recommend is this group that I've joined is called the Passcode. We have a 15-day challenge, and I'm going to be the special mentor monk, and will be 3 live sessions, and you can join us those 3 sessions, and it's a great way to start and practice. Challenge yourself. 15 days to meditate. It doesn't need to be long, but it's a way to help you get into your practice. It's a nice way to start off the year, and we can almost guarantee by practicing, you will definitely see the difference as you continue on. And I'll be posting that image on my Facebook, as well as sharing on those with Line and probably WhatsApp, depending on whatever service you like to use. As I realize one thing that we might be missing in this channel is a way to connect and contact each other. While you can always find me very easily, sometimes it's nice to have a group chat or something like that we can talk on. So for those on Facebook, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, please type in the comments what you would like, and then I'll start making groups. Because I use everything. I use Facebook, yes, as you can see, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch. I also use Discord. So there's a lot of different chats that we can try. So as the time is coming to a close and no one really has a question, which is no problem at all, understand that meditation is very simple, very easy. But sometimes as we go inward, we start to have experiences that are not what we're used to in our daily life. So it's always okay to come by, send me a direct message if you like, and many times the question you have is actually a question that everyone has. So everyone always benefits from your questions. So for today, I'd like to say thank you all for joining. It's always a pleasure to be here with all of you. And I'd like to give you a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into the light, in times of darkness and in times of need. When you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful night or day, wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone keep smiling, and let's brighten up the world together. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful night. And those on Zoom, if you'd like to continue with any questions, feel free to stay on. Take care, everyone.